Good morning. This is Alan and
I'm Michelle Ozymy, your co-host.
that's right, my beautiful co-host and my wife.
Yes, that's right.
I just want to start out by saying happy 26th anniversary, 26 years together. Today is the day, 11/12. We did it, 26 years.
We made it 26 years.
I love you.
I love you too.
Happy anniversary,
Aw,
baby.
happy anniversary. Can we kiss on the air?
No.
Okay.
No,
Darn.
that would be
Would that be gross?
so gross.
So gross. Our kids wouldn't like that.
No,
They don't like
no. I
anything.
don't know that the general public would like that. But we are here on this Alt Wednesday, still working on a name for our show.
I know. We're still the show with no name. I'm
But
sorry. We
we're
thought we
still-
had a name. And this
She
morning,
didn't like it this
I
morning.
said no.
Yeah, I've been working on the concept for a
You
month.
have. You have.
And it just hasn't quite worked.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a lesson for all of us that sometimes our ideas are bad. And we need accountability, such
tell
as our
us that they're
producer
bad.
Rick and our technical director Austin here. We just want to thank them, especially Studio USA
Oh my
for
gosh.
sponsoring us today. We have been through so much. So we're going to talk a little bit,
Wow.
not our marriage.
Well,
Okay.
that's been through a lot too, actually.
We're not going to discuss that.
Okay,
this isn't
it's
couples.
it's only a 30-minute
counseling
show.
and therapy.
Yeah.
But we just want to say hello. Welcome
been a
to the
while.
show. We have some great things to discuss with you today. We're talking about travel. We just got back from New York.
Yes.
Just a couple of days ago.
We
So
did.
I know
We
you guys
did.
have been seeing a lot of stuff on the news about travel. We're going to touch on that. We're also going to touch on a little bit of
Moving? We moved?
we moved.
If you're a realtor who hasn't moved in a while,
5 years for us. We stayed in one place, which is
kind of a miracle for us, but I highly recommend you do so that you can experience,
stop it. Why are you trying to make them? Why are you commiserating now?
so that you can experience what your clients are going through. Yes.
I
Yes.
you know, that sounded good when you said it the first time, trying to make me feel better. But
No, I want to make you feel bad because you were not the most helpful in unpacking.
no, I was getting ready for New York, which I
You
was
were.
doing an art
You
show
were.
in New York.
We literally packed, unpacked, and packed again, like in the same day. It was special.
And I'm still emptying boxes, just so y'all know, just
not,
to
I'm
hold
done.
me accountable.
I'm done.
Michelle has done everything. She did so much, actually.
Actually, my mom helped a lot too. Thank you, Mom.
She helped us unpack. Thanks, Granny.
I can't find anything, but it's all there.
It's in a drawer.
It's somewhere.
No,
So,
it's fantastic. Well, we're getting a little more space for the dogs.
Yes, we got
Like,
the dogs
that's
a yard.
us. Yeah, we got
that's
them a
one
little
of,
space,
It's one of the
little
10
yard.
Ds we talk about in coaching at Nexus
For reasons that
for reasons that people move. And, there's divorce, which, hey, we made it. Yeah, 26 years.
divorce?
No, we're not.
Oh,
We're not divorcing.
shoot.
We didn't. Yeah. No, we didn't.
I'm kidding.
We didn't move because we're getting divorced.
No, we moved together.
We moved together.
Yeah.
And we didn't move for children. We moved for dogs.
Well, we didn't tell the kids where we moved. So
actually didn't.
Sorry, guys. We'll see you if you can find us.
Well, actually, Gracie now has the address because
Oh, and that's right.
she only has it because, guys, or gals actually, Disrupt Her is coming December 1st.
Okay, what is that? Tell
It
me
is
a little
going
bit
to
about
be
that.
an incredible post-Thanksgiving conference to get you set up and ready to go for 2026. It's for the ladies. It features myself, Teresa Flood.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Studio USA fan.
Ashley Gentry.
Uh-oh.
And our fun TikTok friends, Lacey and Courtney.
Hello.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a great morning. It's from 10 to 1 at Metrotex. And we're
Irving,
gonna
yeah.
in Irving. We're gonna have the cutest tote bags. And that's how Gracie knows the address.
Lots of gear.
Because the tote bags have been ordered and
She's
she
got
needed
lots
the new
of
address.
swag. So disrupt her.
Disrupt her. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be fun.
What the plan is for this event is to get that post Turkey Day.
Get you going.
Where you're trying to, seasonal depression is falling in. The
No.
darkness is. Sorry,
No.
I'm exhausted, guys.
We are exhausted. No, because success does not operate on a calendar. And there are 8 weeks. I know, right? All right. That actually is a quote from Nexus coach Tony Caliendo, but I stole it because I love it.
Well, at least you gave cred.
Yes,
That's good.
Tony's awesome. So success
Just like the
and
work expands to the time that you allow.
exactly. And so you've got 8 weeks, guys. 8 weeks to finish
50
strong.
to 50 days to the end of the year?
I think, yeah, something like 50 days.
That's pretty good. So if you get
Yeah.
a 30, 60, 90 plan, that's going to take you into
Yeah.
the beginning of next year.
Absolutely.
If you don't have that,
I'm your girl.
I need you to connect with Michelle because we sat down yesterday and worked on our business planning.
We did.
Got through at least,
We got through, I would say, 75% of it.
Well, we got through the overarching plans, the numbers that we're looking at for on the real estate side and on the art side and on the coaching side.
And the bulk of the strategy, actually.
Yeah, so if that's something that, on the real estate side that you're needing to process and you're not
even the
quite
life
sure.
side.
Yeah, or maybe you're needing a little refresh into your business, definitely reach out to Michelle. You can do it through this post, either on Facebook, through YouTube, however, or on Michelle Ozymy
.com. Yeah.
MichelleOzymy.com,
Yeah,
or
that one's easy.
on Instagram or Facebook. You can message.
Oh, my word. I'm easy to find, guys. That's enough.
Yeah, we want to make it easy
I'm
for
easy
you.
to find. But where I think people struggle with their business plan is they just set goals. I want to make this much money, or I want to sell this many houses. And which
is good.
It's a good start, but you have to have a strategy to get you there. And I think that's where they fall apart, is they don't really create a strategy that involves day-to-day actions.
I like and I'm not sure everybody could relate to it, but the dream big, think small. Dream big, think small.
Oh, I love that.
You
That's
get your
good.
big dream of 24 transactions next year. Okay, now we got to go small. So there's deep and wide. So the wide goal would be your transactions and then your action steps daily. I mean, you break it down daily. We did
daily.
It's 6 calls a day. It's this many contacts to get to a transaction. But it wasn't just we just pulled some numbers out of the air. You've done some great research.
Yeah,
and
there's a formula.
You want to explain that a little bit?
No, they got to call me.
Come on, y'all.
I can't give everything away. Look, that's why I've got 3 kids. So
Yeah, please. We're out here. We want to serve you, whether it's through real estate, art, you need a little support, need some coaching, business coaching. We want to be here for you. Just like we've been there for each other for 26 years.
Actually, we dated for a long time. So what, 31 years? We started dating in 1994. So whatever that is.
Did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like 31 years.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're amazing.
I know.
So just real quick to back up to the travel piece. We got to the airport. We tried to get a standby flight. So we're flying out of...
Well, hold on. So we flew out of DFW.
You know what? Maybe you tell the story.
We flew out of DFW, and that was beautiful. Like, we literally got to the airport at 3:27. We were at our gate at 3:40.
I mean...
That was lovely.
It's awesome.
Way to go.
Check bags. I put all my art into a suitcase.
Only broke one frame.
Only broke one frame.
It was good.
Yep.
Thank you, American Airlines.
That was my packing more than anything.
Yeah, then there was coming home.
Well, hold on. The flight in, there was a severe wind warning. There was 40-mile-an-hour winds flowing across New York, and we came in sideways.
We did come in sideways.
It was probably one of the most frightening flights.
Yeah.
I don't usually remember those things.
Do you remember the cookies that you stole and ate?
Okay. Now, those were cookies that were handed to me with a bag of pretzels. The Biscoff I don't even like them, but I was so hungry and I had just woken up. This is my excuse.
Ate my cookies in your sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? That's a talent.
It was impressive. I was so mad. Rude. Anyway. So so that was a rough flight.
I don't accept that.
Yeah, that was a rough flight.
Okay, so...
But then we made it to Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's
different.
It is different. It doesn't have quite the speed, I think. It does have energy, but not quite the energy of like in the city.
I think I didn't realize, even though Caitlin tells us all the time, I didn't realize how far away Brooklyn is.
From her place on the train ride, it's an hour and a half.
I mean, it took 45 minutes in an Uber to get to Manhattan, where I did some shopping. No doubt.
Well,
but I did practice restraint. It was good. It was good.
You went and took a walkabout.
And I got to spend some time with Caitlin. We had some great
Caitlin's
pizza.
our oldest daughter, and she works there in New York on Broadway and works for some TV shows and potentially movies.
She's pretty cool.
Doing costuming. costume design, all the stuff that you see, all the things that say you like see Natalie Portman wearing.
What show is she doing right now? What's it called?
Oh,
It's the cheerleader
Stumble.
show. Stumble.
Those of you who are familiar with Navarro.
Navarro Cheer.
Yeah, Eli Howard.
Oh, yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah.
He's our friend from Inspect 360.
And he was a
He was
cheerleader
a
for Navarro.
there. Yeah. And we lived close.
Yeah. And Gracie was a competitive cheerleader. So, yeah. So, Caitlin's working on Stumble right now. So, for those of you who are familiar with the whole...
So it's just come out, I think.
Yeah,
on
it just came out last week.
NBC.
So, anyway. So, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Had the art show. Had some great success. I think I gave out close to 250 business cards. For those of you in the real estate world, you know that's hard to do. But I had a conversation with each one of those people.
It was a lot.
Whether short or long. It was a lot of peopling.
So you did an artsy bold 250.
I sure did.
Yeah.
It might have been a reverse bold because they were coming to me.
Okay. It's like a reverse pop by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
A lot of people.
Got a lot of attention. Sales, not so much, but also the first time doing that show. But
it was a neat show.
It was really neat.
Some cool artists.
I think I was on International Row. There was an artist from Mexico City, from Greece, UK based. New York.
Brooklyn is actually in the United States, but yes.
And a couple of others, but
it was the Greek people that really the Scottish people too. But it was the Greek people that fascinated me the most because they had like the big crates and they were not very friendly.
Well,
they were not friendly. I don't think they're watching. They were not friendly.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah.
I mean, artsy people can be moody.
They were very moody the whole 5 days.
Somebody else was moody the whole 5 days.
Hey. Brooklyn's really far from Manhattan. I did a lot of time on that subway, and I didn't get lost. I was proud of myself.
We're basically New Yorkers. We can't say that in New York, but it's our second city, I would say.
We're so not New Yorkers.
But I have some potential gallery interest in New York. I've got a commission piece that I've been approached for in January.
That's exciting.
And then I'm probably going to be debuting some more affordable pieces and things like that for the holidays.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk real estate. What are we seeing in real estate? What do we think about the 50-year mortgage?
Wow, that's a long time. I would be 98.
Yeah.
By the end of that.
So here's the thing. There's pros and cons. My understanding, and this is just my understanding, is that New York has always had the 50-year mortgage because the cost of living there is so high. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's different there, so I don't know the details of that. So it's not necessarily
Things are different there.
They are different there. But I don't know if it's necessarily a brand new product, but it will be a new product for the rest of the country. But in my marketing call with Tommy Flood on Monday, I can't remember the guy who leads the mortgage piece
name
of it.
drop there.
Yeah. I can't remember the guy who leads the mortgage piece of it, but there was actually some really good dialogue back and forth. And what was interesting is something I didn't think about. A 50-year mortgage, so you've got your 15-year mortgage. Occasionally you have the 20-year and you have the 30-year. Well, the 15-year has the lowest interest rate.
Right, correct.
Right?
I can check that right now.
The 30-year has the higher interest rate. And then you go up to 50 and it's going to have an even higher interest rate. So I want to say he was looking at a $450,000 home. I could be off on that. But regardless of what the price point of the home was, the savings based on an estimate of how the interest rate would be different on a 50 versus a 30 was only $127 a month. So are we really creating more affordability? Because that's the issue.
Creating more debt.
We're creating more debt, more longevity in the debt. Well, I actually saw a meme the other day that said if you're going to apply for a 50-year mortgage, your great-grandchildren have to sign off on it. Which is kind of funny.
So there you go. There's a 15-year and 30-year right there.
Okay, 6.34 and 5.84. So then you would estimate based on that a 50-year would probably put you back closer to 6.75, maybe even higher.
Which is not much different.
But Tommy made a good point in support of the 50-year mortgage. No one lives in their home 50 years anyway. You're going to refinance it. You're going to move. So if it's going to save you $127 a month for the 10 years that you live there, then maybe it is worth it.
Isn't that going to kill your equity?
Except that you're not building as much equity.
Okay.
So I don't know.
And equity is what the cash money you get off the sale of the home.
Yes, the money you make off the sale of the home. And
correct.
The more that you're paying into the principal, obviously the more equity you're building. And it also, market factors and things like that go into play when it comes to your equity growth. But
wealth building.
Yeah, and your wealth building. But it's just an interesting topic of conversation. And we'll see. I think it got a lot of press. I don't know how much it's really being considered.
The 50-year?
Yeah. So it's an interesting concept.
Well, it's not available yet.
No, it's not available yet. It's not an option.
Have you talked with any other your lender friends about it yet?
No, I've just seen posts back and forth,
okay.
Asking what people think about it. But again, like everything else, each client that we work with has their own goals, and we need to figure out what those goals are and work accordingly.
Of course,
yeah. It just depends on the goals.
And
of your
sometimes
client.
it's a hard conversation.
Yeah.
But we are the guide.
Exactly.
And if we don't know, like what you just explained,
right.
we can't explain that.
And that's what's important is just, and while the market is slow, this is a great time to be educating yourself as much as you possibly can.
Okay. So what does that mean?
Well, like we just talked about, learning about what's going on in the market, being as much of a resource as you possibly can. In addition to, and I'm going to jump into this piece of it.
This is for realtors.
Yeah, this is for realtors. In addition to still protecting your momentum, don't use these last 8 weeks. Don't spend it all in classes. Don't spend it all going to title company Christmas parties. We love our title companies, but you don't need to be at a Christmas party every day.
Spend time with your clients.
Spend time with your clients. Spend time connecting with your clients. So,
or you can call them friends.
Or friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Work on building your database.
This is a perfect time. So easy to reach out right now.
Such a great time.
Right?
Such a great time. So to build your momentum, I'm going to give you a quick tip.
Okay.
Figure out where you see the most momentum in your business. Typically, it's in your database. And whatever that is, set yourself a micro goal each week.
Okay.
And every week, as you accomplish that goal, maybe it's connecting with 30 clients, maybe it's, networking at 3 or 4 different spots, wherever you really can be intentional and see results and see the needle moving forward. Figure out what drove your business this year. Dig into that over the next 8 weeks.
What do you mean? What drove the business?
Where your clients came from.
So where they came from.
Where your closings came from.
Okay, so whether it's referral,
I know that like 95% of agents didn't close a deal this year, but the 5% of you that did, figure out where
even
it
if
came
it's one
from.
or two transactions, you can. That's data.
Figure out where it came from and dig into that for 1 hour a day. That's it. Schedule it in the morning for the rest of the year.
It should already be in your database if they're,
it's a different issue.
D, a C, a B, an A, or an A plus.
I don't do it that way.
Well, I understand, but you have to qualify them somehow.
You do, but I don't do it that way. Anyway.
By the way, so here's how I do it, just so you can get a little practical. I know that this has been helpful for some people that I've spoken to. I did get it from Buffini coaching, but classifying or qualifying your database. If they have referred you or if you've done a deal with them, they're an A+. If you've done a deal with them, they're A+. If they've referred you and it's closed, A+. If they referred you and nothing's quite happened, but they've not done a transaction, that would be a B because they've sent you a referral. And then your C clients are those that are kind of on the periphery. And if they're a D, they got to go out. So the challenge is to take them from a C to a B to an A to an A+. So that could be a little dig into your database.
Yes, definitely take this time this year for the rest of the year and get your database in order, whatever that looks like for you. I've been coaching way too many clients that don't even have a database.
Yeah, or a CRM or whatever you want to call it.
You got to have something.
Even if it's a spreadsheet or literally, I love just taking pen and paper and kind of going through my list of I have a CRM, I have my database lined up. I still want to write down names of those that I'm going to call.
And that's okay.
And I think I talked about it the last time we spoke, but just make sure and have, I want their name in front of me in my own handwriting, making those phone calls, prepared for voicemail or not kind of thing.
So I want to wrap up with this. Each week, give yourself little micro goals. So you're doing 7-day sprints for the rest of the year. And at the end of the week, when you accomplish your goal, you can reward yourself with a little treat. Now, I know. I
like treats.
I know. I got to do the morning huddle for the Arlington office. And
Keller Williams.
Yes,
DPR,
the Keller Williams. Not DPR.
Not DPR.
The Keller Williams
Go
office.
Network.
And everyone was excited because my little treat is at the end of the week, I got a Christmas tree cake. I love a Christmas tree cake.
You said you were going to order the Christmas tree cake donuts, because those bag donuts, the chocolate. Yeah, I love those much. They're so plasticky, but I love them.
I took them out of the cart because
We've
I love
eaten
you.
so much candy,
and we've eaten so much crap
and junk in New York because we were just moving.
And just in moving, we haven't I've now ordered real food and we're digging in. I don't have any cookware because I threw all that away, but we're gonna get there.
So it's something else that you could,
we're living like gypsies right now.
Something that I've heard you talking about recently with a couple of your clients or have explained to me, taking a day off.
You got to take a day off.
I understand that you might need to show someone at 2:00. That's not a day off.
No.
That's
not a day off.
That's maybe a half day.
Oh yeah, you heard me arguing with that girl. I was like, "That's not a day off."
No, and it just made sense to me. And I'm like, what is a day off? Well, it doesn't have to be.
But if
not
you do
working in a way.
No, that's
business
not,
planning.
A day off is a day off. I mean, biblically, the Lord rested on the 7th day.
Right.
If the Lord can rest, we can rest. But that means
come on, somebody.
Yeah. But that means we have to accomplish our goals within the 5 or 6 days. That means staying strategic and staying focused. And that's where these small sprints come in. So figure out what drives your business. Do it for an hour a day. Keep your momentum going the next 8 weeks of the year. And you'll have an amazing start to 2026. And with
I believe
that,
it. I've seen you do it. Hey, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Have a great week, everyone.
We love y'all.
And we'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.